than that, I mean, is there anything else that we have to go over?
We didn't go over our 3 movies for the rest of our life. We were going to talk about that more, even though we had like a big post of it, like on there. We were
That's
going to go
right.
over the live
Do
stream.
we this is a debate. This is very, you say controversial?
I'm going to pee though, real quick though, while we get into that.
Yeah, go. I'll explain it. So most of you guys, obviously, you're on the Facebook page, so you see our posts and stuff like that. Or posted something the other day, and it got a lot of comments, got a lot of views, and I will actually use Gore's wording for it. If you could only if you could only watch 3 movies for the rest of forever, which of these 3 do you choose? Then like a whole bunch of emojis because Gore, yeah. For another one, people. Oh, we would save it, but the thing is, we already posted it. So it's still relevant now because it was only a day ago. Well, the next time we go live is 2 weeks. So he broke the seal. He's got to be up every half hour now. We're gonna knock this out real quick, just because it's in the moment. So we have these 3 movies. If you guys want to play along, just go on don't go on our Facebook page if you're watching us live, because then you won't be able to watch us live. The movies go from Tremors to the Demons, Child's Play, Howling, Pitmaster, Friday the 13th, Candyman, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Alien, Paranormal Activity, Hellraiser, Leprechaun, Evil Dead, Insidious, Jaws, Nightmare on Elm Street, Final Destination, Children of the Corn, The Conjuring, Halloween, Resident Evil, The Purge, Phantasm, The Amityville Horror, Scream, Return of the Living Dead, Wrong Turn, and Saw. I can't see all that, Angie. I'm sorry. Okay. So, as that list, and the question is, if you guys could only watch 3 of these movies for the rest of forever, what would you do? Now, obviously, not everyone who posted is in our chat, but like Jeremy Hall said, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Jaws. On Deal said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Friday the 13th, Wrong Turn. Barb, friend of the channel, Friday the 13th, Hellraiser, and Halloween. Cousin Bernie said Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Demon, Children of the Corn. Zach, hold on, he said, can we give props to Candyman? Yes, obviously we can. Lazy. So he only said Candyman. Okay, no, he said Nightmare on Elm Street,
he had
Texas Chainsaw,
multiple.
Return of Living. Yeah, he had 2 different ones. Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw, Return of Living Dead. Stacy said Texas Chainsaw, Hellraiser, Friday the 13th, not on the list, even though it is on the list. Mom said Tremors, The Howling, and The Purge. We had, Donald O'Brien, Evil Dead, Return of Living Dead, Resident Evil. Gore said Evil Dead, Return of Living Dead, Texas Chainsaw, which is actually very close to mine. Actually, it's funny. Mine, Gore's, and Wolfman's, we all picked 2 of the same movies. Just our 3rd movie was different. So Gore said Evil Dead, Return of the Living Dead, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Return of the Living Dead, and Nightmare on Elm Street. And Wolfman said Return of the Living Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Tremors. Okay, so me and you have 2 of the same.
Yeah.
And me and Gore have 2 of the same.
But we all have one of the same.
So we all picked Return of the Living Dead, which obviously it's got to be there. Yeah, Friday the 13th is on the list. It's part 1, not part 8.
And
Maybe that's why you wouldn't.
I agree with Pat. Tremors. I said Tremors. It's just such a great, fun movie. Like, I can watch that over and over again. It's not going to win no fucking awards or anything. And it's not a classic, in the sense of like the other ones. I don't even consider it horror, but that was more of a horror list. But it's just a great movie. It's fun.
I did leave the explanation.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about this. Even though I like Friday the 13th series more, comparing the first Nightmare on Elm Street movie to the first Friday movie, Nightmare is better.
First Friday
stand
movie
by
blows for the most part. It was
I stand
iconic
by
at
that
the
choice.
time. It's iconic at the time. For the year, it was kind of fun, but like it just doesn't hold the test of time. It's just boring. It has nothing going for it. It has no Jason Voorhees. It has nothing going for what we think of Friday the 13th, even though it gives the birth of the legend technically.
Friday the 13th was only 2 movies, part 1 and part 2. I would say, part 1's good. I think part 2 is a little better. Seeing where the franchise went, part 1 is definitely not in the top tier of those movies. Now, I feel the opposite for Nightmare on Elm Street. I think the first one was the strongest, and I think the third is probably the next best, but I think they kind of get weaker and weaker until like New Nightmare.
Like, just because a movie's iconic doesn't necessarily mean it's good enough to rewatch over and over again. An iconic movie can be good, you can watch it, you can like it, but doesn't mean you're going to rewatch it over and over again. There's plenty of movies that just kind of like that suck or just really good that are really good to rewatch over and over again. You know what I mean?
Oh,
there's a difference. Yeah.
I watch Return of the Living Dead every Halloween. I've been doing it since 2009. For 11 years, at least once a year, I watch Return of the Living Dead.
Return of the Living Dead is kind of one of those movies though that's almost like a perfect movie in my opinion. There's not much that's not good about that movie.
It's like, do you like to laugh? Return of the Living Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like to be scared? Return of the Living Dead. Yeah. Do you like some heartfelt moments? Return of the Living Dead. I mean, it's got everything you fucking need.
Yeah.
Okay, brochachos. I got to get some stuff done. Pick my pick of the week before you fire me. Yeah, I was wondering where your pick of the week was because I already edited all the audio, so I'm just waiting on you. I will release the episode tomorrow, and we'll do what we can. Oh, all right, Gore. Thank you for joining us. Everybody, say goodbye to Gore.
Bye, Gore.
What was your second movie? All right, you picked Tremors, and I picked Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
My second movie was Tremors. Return of the Dead was number 1. Tremors was number 2, and then I picked Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay. Now, Nightmare on Elm Street. Looking back at these movies of what I'd watch over and over and over again, I've seen 99% of these movies. There might be one on here or maybe 2 I haven't seen, like of the Demons. I don't think I've seen.
It's good though. It's a good movie. It's entertaining. It's fun. Yeah. It's not one of those I want to rewatch like all the time, but it's good. It's classic. It's fun.
I feel like there's certain movies on here that deserve to be on this list. Like, who the fuck is gonna watch Leprechaun over and over for the rest of their life?
Not me. I mean, it's fun, it's good, but it falls in the Night of Demons category. It's just not one of those movies I want to watch all the time. It's fun and it's good. Jennifer Aniston's first movie.
I'll give it like I've probably seen it all the way through at least 3 times. If someone gave me an option between Leprechaun and literally almost anything else on this list, I'd probably go with anything else because like I'm over it. Yeah. That being said, I haven't seen all the sequels, so I'd actually probably rather check out some of the sequels. Who knows?
That's understandable.